we make sure that the students have not more than 10 students in a group. And these are the modules. For example, this is Adopt a Micro, and we give them some of the sample examples to use for digital scrapbook. Okay? And this was given, and they were given a rubric. Okay, a rubric so that they will guide them to prepare the digital scrapbook. And during 2017, we used open learning as the platform. Now, in 2016, we had a live streaming in this same place with 5 universities. So we set up this place so that we can actually interact with the 5 other universities on briefing, because that was the first time that we did on virtual micro. Okay, so besides Trello, 2016, 2017, we used open learning.
Faculty Biotechnology and Biomolecular Sciences, University Putra Malaysia.
Okay, and sometimes I will just ask the student, oh, when is your next Zoom? Kan? So I will just drop by and see what are they discussing, or if they have any question. Although it is peer learning, but I just want to say hi, and sometimes that kind of connection will actually motivate the students. Okay? Okay, by the way, this is Choi. So he was helping the other students also. And this one, the reason why I took this one was, you see all these mata sepet-sepet ni, because it was 6 o'clock in the morning. They said that was the only time that they can meet. So we actually woke up at 6 o'clock because they were telling me that we are going to have a Zoom at 6 o'clock. They said, are you sure at 6 o'clock in the morning? Yes. I said, okay, I will try to join you at 6 o'clock in the morning. And you see all this, right? The universities involved in 2016, we have Lafayette, this is from La Trobe, okay, La Trobe, Australia. And they were guided, the students will demonstrate how to use Poplet.
Okay, I'm Riley, call me Riley. I'm studying microbiology, but my major is biology, just general biology. And I like the summertime and going outside. What country are you all in?
Malaysia.
You're all in Malaysia?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Malaysia feel the summer.
Summer is every day.
Are there right now?
Sorry?
So this is, you see, we just use Padlet for the introductory, just like you used just now, right? And this is from Lafayette in US, Lafayette College in US. Now, can you imagine yourself right now connecting with other lecturers or other students outside Malaysia? People that you know, your connection, your network. Now, these are some of the products.
Learned grandmother used the open kettle canning method for decades and passed the knife.
Okay, this is CADe-Lead, the food microbiology group. This is a montage video, an infographic. This is, everybody has to do Padlet, every group must have to do Padlet. So these are the products.
Hello fellow YouTubers, Bear Prepper here.
Okay, so this is called CADe-Lead, right? Now, and the last part of the virtual micro is for each and every one of them to do a reflection. So in 2016, we have 600 over reflection. 2017 we have 769 reflection, right? Because it is individual reflection. And here, it is true, UPM students are unusual, and we from UKM are lucky to be taught to be unusual like them as well. The reason why they put their unusual, because I keep on telling my microbiology students, you have to be unusual. Unusual in the sense of creativity, initiative, and sometimes it has been proven, because you see when my students presented in hubungan etnik or kenegaraan, and without knowing the lecturers will tell me, oh, I know, that is microbiology student. Because that is what you want to develop, to instill the interest and the commitment so that they become unusual. Right, so now, you see, again, the objective was for them to learn microbiology, the content, together with the students, with their friends. They make new friends, and also they learn to use the tools. Right, this is a reflection from Latrobe. I believe that there are no limits to learn and share knowledge with others anytime, anywhere. Okay? But you can see the product. You see the students, the UPM students' reflection. They make it into like a magazine form, right? Because they were trained the first semester. But in other students, they can have simple, like in Lafayette, they can have simple Microsoft Word, for example. Okay. First video conference, the students were happy to kickstart, and how Hannah is our third semester now, main coordinator to the project, and we discussed through video chat and WhatsApp. Okay, now in UM, they offer the microbiology course as an elective for everybody. So this student is actually a law student taking microbiology in that semester, and they have to do these virtual microbes. So you see, law student taking microbiology and do virtual microbes some more. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Grace Ann from University of Malaya. I'm a law student currently in my third year. This is my reflection video. I must say that I've learned so much from this virtual microbe project. First of all, I've learned a lot about the microbe that we have adopted, which is Yersinia pestis. Being a law student, it frightened me at first because it is an alien area for me. It is not just an on-the-surface topic, it is actually a quite in-depth research. So I was kind of taken aback at first. Secondly, I've learned a lot about technology. I've learned how to join a meeting using Zoom. So I do know about Skype and video conference, but then this is my first time using Zoom to actually be in a meeting, and I find it fun.
So if you can see here, he said that the way I study is just like presentation or lecture, then take down notes. Okay? So that's how a lot of people are studying right now. Now there are some other reflections. Some give in the form of how-to, right? Now, of course, there is problem, and of all the 769 students who gave their reflection, they all gave one similar feedback. What do you think? All the 7 universities. What do you think? They were complaining about the internet. You see, but they were saying that they were having problems about the internet, but the most important thing is, it's not about the problem. What will be the most important thing? how you find a way to solve that problem. That is what we're trying to solve. That is what we're trying to introduce. The World Economic Forum says the top 10 skill in 2020, what will be the first? Critical thinking. Critical thinking, problem solving. Number 3 is creativity. That is by World Economic Forum. Sorry? Critical thinking will be automated. Will be automated if we give them the opportunity to think critically. Right? It will not be automated if we do not give them, if they just come into your class and listen to your lecture. Okay. UMT. Now.
Such as data.
You see, one of the feedback is the confidence of talking. If you see the video conferences, they are like, they are over 1,400, I think, videos. And if you see that, you can see the how they actually evolved during that 14 weeks. How students from being not having the confidence to speak, we can see the first time that they did video conference, some of them pakai yang right, the hood, and then they have the line from the mobile or from the laptop only. You can't even see the face. But the second video conference, although he spoke on he gave opinion about it, and then one of the students, we can't actually see your face. And then he switched off the video, he just put his, his image, his picture, but not himself live, right? But when we had the second conference, and then he still used his hoodie, but he took off his hoodie. We can see his face a little bit, right? So I think I believe that is one of the ways that actually this task, this project, given them the confidence. Okay. So the ability to
it's smart use and give me a new idea to use it in my learning.
New idea in my learning. So we are giving them new idea. Not only that they are able to use this approach, this technology or the tools in their learning in microbiology, but they can use it with other courses also. That is the one that very important. Okay, for them to use it to apply the knowledge in other courses. Okay.
My
This one
reflection
something
on the project.
different.
I would like to give my own reflection towards the project.
This is like give the
This
whole
project has helped me
overview
to
of
overcome
virtual
my fear
micro.
of technologies. To be honest, I was a little skeptical about how this project is going to be, considering the development of technology in our country is quite slow. I was unsure with the project at first, but I quickly became used to use the apps like Zoom, Padlet, and Flipbook. I even used Flipbook for my presentation in other subjects.
Other subjects.
The search engines on the internet are much faster than looking things up manually. From joining this project, I have learned that my learning style is visual. Besides that, I have gained confidence talking in front of a group of people that was outside my circle. Which means I have gained confidence talking to strangers and stepped out of my comfort zone. I also gained new great friends from different universities. This project gave me an opportunity to interact with other people visually. The only problem is during video conference, we struggled a lot to get a good coverage. It is very time consuming. I got to understand better about Salmonella typhi and raise awareness about the bacteria to my family and friends. I recommend this learning method to all the Malaysia students.
So, what do you see? I mean, this was done by a student from UKM, and he covered everything. He covered how he reflected on how he learned to build up the confidence, how he used the tool in other subjects, how he even used the knowledge about Salmonella typhi and apply or share that knowledge with his family members, right? So the learning, for me, this is one of the evidences of learning has happened. Okay. Of course, we do not want to shock sendiri. We had some questionnaire survey on before the virtual microbes. So I understand microbiology better with e-learning compared to the conventional way of learning, right? Teamwork and collaboration experience, and also how they feel. This is the word cloud, about how they feel about virtual microbes. Okay? Internet is still quite big, you see. Interesting project and all. I'm more equipped to as 21st century learner. Okay? 57%.
Hello everyone.
Okay, this is the launching
is a virtual peer learning project well over 7
micro, and we have some need. Okay, so for a sneak peek of 2018 immersive learning in Cybergogy. We are currently working with other faculties on coming up with the virtual reality. Okay, virtual reality, and we are using our 360 camera. Thank you, Kate. And we are using 3D AR and also the VR viewer. Now, I think 3 years ago, this VR viewer cost you about 100 ringgit. 100 ringgit. And last 2 years, 2016 was 50 ringgit with the controller. This year is less than 50 ringgit. Right. And the Google Cardboard, do you know the Google Cardboard? That one 3 years ago was 20 ringgit. This year, 10 ringgit. Yeah. So, but now with that, with that cheap device, but you are going to bring your students, because the Google Cardboard, for example, they use it in schools. They are bringing